Who is God? From whom? The who is the generator? Who is operator, and who is destroyer of the whole world? From whom all world comes, and from whom in the last all emerge. He is God. So there are so many gods. But Supreme Personality of God is Krishna himself. It will take so much time to explain all these things. But very briefly I am telling. So, Kaumar Acharit Pragyo, those who are so intelligent. Those who are not intelligent, they will learn how to be happy in this world, to collect money and to be duplicitous and those. And to read politics. But those who are intelligent, most intelligent, that should begin their bhajan sadhana. To know He is Krishna, how to please God, how to please Krishna, and how to be happy in this world and after this world. And who am I? Really, they are so intelligent. So, from the very beginning of childhood, we should try to know all these things. From where we can know? Common general person cannot tell all these things. Really, those who are intelligent, those who have realized all these things, those who have practiced, and those who have realized Krishna, and those who are serving Krishna eternally, only they can explain all this. So go to them, and in their association, you should learn all these things. And very bad childhood, you should try to serve her. That case. That's all. Answer. Prahlad, we don't know all these things. Now you will have to go to school and read ABCD or anything, these things. And you will have to be happy, wealthy, and so very wise and intelligent. In boyhood, we should not be religious minded or renounce. We should not give up all these things. When we will be young, and in young age, we will be married with very beautiful girl, and there will be very beautiful and strong daughters and sons, and we will taste what is this world. And after that, when we will be old, then we can chant and remember Krishna, otherwise not. What Prahlada Maharaja told, you remember? Urukam Prabhu, you remember what Prahlada Maharaja told? You should speak something. What? Yes. You should listen it and try to take in your heart. And from very boyhood, what is boyhood? What is called boyhood? From beginning of the sense we got. You could.
After this, then one day, Hiranyakashipu was sitting in his court, and he was more about this something.
That's all, that when we will be bigger, then we will chant and remember. But now we are so
too young.
So we will do after that. Then what Prahlada Maharaj answered. What he answered? He answered. What? You remember? It is not certain that when anyone will die. A boy of 5, even a boy in the womb of his mother, he may die. When I was in India and was to come here, a very beautiful girl was married, and he was some children in his home, and she was pregnant, and he was in hospital, and in hospital she was operated. The operation was so dangerous. Anyhow, it was operated, and a boy of only 6 months, dead boy, was taken out. Even a boy in the womb can die. Even a boy coming in this world, in a minute or 2, they can die. And any old person in the age of 120 or 140 years, he may not die. A person who is so much suffering, but yet he is alive. He may alive till so many years, and a very young person. He may die by cancer, TB, or so many. In a moment, his heart can be felt. His heart cells. So he may die. So there is no certainty that you will be young. So from very beginning, you have to try to chant and remember. If you will be old, and it may be that you will attack with so many diseases that you cannot sit like this. We see that so many young boys also cannot sit like that. Oh, like this. They cannot sit. So if you will be old and attacked with so many diseases, how you can sit and how can you remember? Sometimes we see that there is a word samadhi, trance. What is trance? Sleepiness is not trance. They shift their mind to go here and there, and they become idle, some of them. And they come on zero, and they sleep and they think that this is samadhi. But really this is not samadhi, trance. In trance, the soul, our mind becomes so energetic, always thinking, reminding of Krishna at that time. So much thinking, so much realization of Krishna, serving totally at that time, like Vyas in Samadhi or Goswamis in Samadhi. So they will sit like this in a energetic way. By the grace of Krishna, everything will come automatically in their heart. Krishna will come. This is trance or samadhi. So Prahlada Maharaja is telling that there is no certainty that you will be young and you will be old. Even today you can die. So from beginning of your life, you should try to chant and remember and learn from any bona fide guru. He told this, children store in so much wealth. He told, Prahlada Maharaja answered. What he answered? This is automatic. So I am not in the work for all wealth and all these things, reputation. We see that even birds, trees, creepers, and animals, they don't involve for their eating, mating, and all other things. Automatically it comes. What they have done in past, but by that, no. past birth, but that becomes some impression, and by impression, the result of their activities comes as impression, and by that impression, they are doing nothing, but they can come in a very richest family. Automatically, nothing to do anything. They become owner of so much wealth. So, it not depends on effort, this effort. It may be that by this effort in future we can have something. But what he has done in past, according to that, by the result, wealth will come, reputation will come, our eating will come, everything will come. Once there was a boy. He had some honor or वो कुछ श्रद्धालु था, religious minded. He saw that Sukdev Goswami from boyhood, Prahlada Maharaja from boyhood, Dhruva Maharaj from boyhood, they have gone to forest and they have chanted and remembered Krishna, and they have taken darshan of Krishna, and at last they became happy. So I must give up this my worldly family, and I should be renowned, and I should go to do bhajan in Vrindavan or anywhere. In the night he left everything. Everything he left. And he was going to do bhajan in Vrindavan. But when he came out of his village, he became worried that who will look after me? From where I will arrange my fooding and lodging and everything? Who will take care of me? Where I will be? There are none to look after me, my father, mother and all others. So how I can manage all this? He became worried and he became weak. So he was in a dilemma that what should I do? Whether I should give up my house or I should go to Vrindavan. At once he saw that a bird has given eggs on the tree. And he saw that the wind came and from the tree that egg fell down. And at once it was broken and some baby without eyes, without hair, wings came out. Only he was doing change. But his mother was not there. And he had some appetite. But nothing to do anything. He could not. He could not smoke anything. So he was thinking what to do, and he was crying, opening his teeth. From that egg, and then from egg, some liquid came out. And at once, a very small insect, worm, very komal, soft, very soft, with two wings, like in rainy season we can see. And he came flying and he sat on that liquid. And at once some liquid was in his wings and he was trying to fly, but as he was trying, more and more entangled, and he became like a round figure. And then the bird, and she was doing chant. At once it came in the mouth of that baby, and she happily swallowed it and became He saw from there, oh, Krishna can arrange everything. The baby was asmartha, unable to do anything. But how quickly that one came and came in the mouth of that little bird. So I stood that be very happy. And at once he quickly ran towards Vrindavan, telling Hare Krishna, chanting Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So, Krishna arranged everything. Why we should be very far? All these things, if you are not doing anything, even by the past impressions, it will come everything. If you are king, like Napoleon Bonaparte, you know, he was king and he wanted to be more bigger king, and he was going to attack on Russia over Alps, and at last he was defeated, and at last he was caught by his enemies, and he was in prison. And in prison, the against party thought that if he will be alive again and he will come out of free, then he can make any disturbance for us. So we should try to kill him. So they imprisoned in a boat, in a iron cage on the boat, and they took it in Atlantic Ocean, and in the midst of it, and he was drowned. Why it was? He was trying so much to be happy, but he became unhappy. So we should not believe on these things. These all things are like this, illusory. We are like, now we are king, and second day we will see. Like dream, we are thought of nothing. More than beggar. Beggar can be happy, but king cannot be. So there are so many examples. So Prahlada Maharaja is telling that in this world, if anyone is chanting Krishna, remembering Krishna, then he is happy only. Mukunda charanam bhujam. तत्प्रयासो न कर्तव्य जत आयु वयः परम न तथा विन्दते क्षेमम मुकुंद चरणाम. In this world, there is nothing happiness in this world. Anyone is not happy in this world. So, if anyone is chanting and remembering Krishna, by their prayers, Krishna will be merciful to them, and he will send any his associates to show a path by which anyone can be happy.